This is a story that came out in the New York Post March 1st, 2018. Look like old Ray here. Carruth has had a change of heart about his son. Rae Carruth promises to leave disabled son alone. Well, that's what he needs to do. Former Carolina Panthers wide receiver Rae Carruth is reneging on his pledge to have a relationship with his 18-year-old son, who was born with cerebral palsy, saying it's in everyone's best interest. I agree. He, in my opinion, is a bad parent. In a 4-page, 800-word letter to a reporter for the Charlotte Observer, Carruth, 44, said the reunion and potential repair relationship with Chandler Lee Adams he promised just weeks ago will never happen, despite the fact the former first round pick out of Colorado is due to be released from prison in October after being sentenced to 18 to 24 years in prison for conspiring to kill his pregnant girlfriend, Sharika Adams, in 1999. Carruth's son now lives with his maternal grandmother, Sandra Adams, in Charlotte. For all involved or invested in this ordeal, please calm down, Carruth wrote reporter Scott Fowler. I will no longer be pursuing a relationship with Chandler and Miss Adams. I promise to leave them be, which I now see is in everyone's best interest. Well, first of all, he can't take his son because he killed the mother. Most states have laws in place. If one parent kills another, you can't just come up and take the kids. It doesn't work that way. I think he's a very misinformed person. All right, add here. Go away. All right. The letter is a stark contrast to a 16-page apology Carruth issued to a television station last month, saying he wanted to apologize to Sandra Adams for the death of her daughter and for the impairment of his son. Police said Carruth hired a hitman to fatally shoot Adams, 24, to get out of paying child support. The couple's son was later born via an emergency cesarean section. The apology marked Carruth's first public comments in nearly 2 decades. With his latest comments, Carruth is just trying to do the right thing here with the Adams family and not disrupt everyone's life. A Carruth family member spokesman who holds the ex-NFL player power of attorney told the newspaper, Ray can see Chandler is a happy and healthy soul, and he doesn't want to interfere with that. Tiffany Shear Trice, but he will still live up to his financial responsibilities for his son. He definitely want to do that and will do that. He wants to help. Sandra Adams was rewarded nearly 5.8 million in damages in a wrongful death lawsuit in 2003. But she said she received hardly any money from that judgment since the 4 men convicted in the plot have been in prison or unemployed since that time. Yeah, well, that makes sense. Carruth, meanwhile, has become a barber behind bars, earning roughly $1 per day, which that's really the norm in prison. It's slave labor, but in his case, he deserves it. After cashing game checks totaling nearly $40,000 during his play years in the 1990s. In his latest comments, Carruth apologized for having the audacity to believe that there was ever a real place for him in Chandler's life aside from afar. He may have called me Ray, but I was really looking forward to giving him a dad, Carruth wrote. Oh my God, not you. In closing, Carruth, who has seen his son just twice in his lifetime, left a little doubt as to where he stands regarding the teen moving forward. And so we're clear. This will be the very last time that I will make any comments concerning this situation, Carruth's letter concluded. For my character, this is regrettably where the story ends. It's time to move on. So apparently he's had a change of heart about trying to get custody of his son, which he can't do anyway because he killed the mother. He had the mother killed. So he's pretty much out of luck as far as really being a big part of his son's life. You know, that's what you do when you try to get out of responsibility after you impregnate a woman and then try to have and then have her killed. And I don't know what he was thinking coming up with that stupid plan. But his ass is sure paying for it now, isn't he? Please tell me what you think. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell and join me on a Black Junction TV and blackspot.com. And I'm going to actually go over tonight and take a look at Black Spot TV. I did make one attempt to use it and it just didn't quite work so well. So, I mean, if I run into problems again, I'll just reach out to Daryl and see what they can do to help me get on there. Peace, family.